Trading is closed on the 7th of November, 2023. As always, we'll start with our disclaimer. We'll go over our calls. We'll make some predictions. It's my trading plan for Wednesday, which is November 8th, 2023. Just remember, my calls can be wrong. Trade at your own risk. Look for the pattern with the early low, which is this. Tomorrow should have the early high. We said we should see lower prices regardless of how we close. We got that. And we said a case could be made for closing lower, but I wasn't certain that would happen, and that didn't happen. This is a reminder of what we said. Tomorrow has the early high. During the day, MEJT said this rally wouldn't stick. We'd retrace to this line, and we did. That retracement is support. So this rally wouldn't stick, and that's retraced as well. So those have already played out. We have an all-day rally which couldn't hold on to any of the highs at the close. If that's maintained at tomorrow's open, it's a negative pattern. Doesn't mean we have to close lower, but if we don't gap and take these highs out fast, we should at least trade lower. Well, we've broken through this line without gapping over it. Usually that leads to a pullback to the line. When these are so close together, it doesn't always work. It's pretty tough to stand in front of a freight train like this, but it wouldn't surprise me if we retrace to that line. I'm not going to bet money on short positions in this environment. I'm just looking for places to go long. This would be one place if it pulls back at all. It doesn't have to be tomorrow. This is our other trend line. That breakthrough is not really so impressive. We're coming up not against just that trend line, but this double top here. It's a straight line rally right up to resistance. These things can be hard to break through. Of course, in this market you could just gap over it and be off to the races, but it would be a lot more convincing to me. We pull back a bit first. I just can't say it's required. The other thing to note here is this rally is over. This consolidation is overlapping this consolidation. That doesn't have to mark the exact end of the move, but when you see that, it usually means it'll retrace at some time. Well, tomorrow's pattern has the early high, which doesn't tell us where we open. Typically, it's a rally day with a high and a final hour, but if we fail, it's a straight line drop. The rally is now showing some signs of running out of steam. NASDAQ McClellan Oscillator has reversed through its Bollinger Band, the upper band. That gives a sell signal. These can be invalidated if we rally enough tomorrow, but right now it's on a sell. We have a day-long rally. It closed under all intraday highs. We don't gap and overtake the high tomorrow early. Should lead to lower prices, but that doesn't tell us if we close lower. And today's consolidation overlapped the prior consolidation. Often, not always, often. This pattern leads to one more high, followed by a prompt reversal. So if we do gap over this tomorrow, we're either going to continue going higher, or there's a likelihood it can be a gap and trap. So I wouldn't just go in without more evidence that there won't be a reversal. I still think pullbacks here should be used for buying, but I think we're close to a pullback, which I think will be mild if it occurs at all. Sometimes rallies like this just go ahead and don't pay attention to your indicators. So we think one possibility is this just holds and we drop, which doesn't mean we close lower. We gap up, it could go higher, but there's a real possibility because of the overlap there could be a gap and trap, so it pays to be alert. None of those things have to happen. I think the pattern's going to be clearer for me anyway after the opening prints. Seeing how we open, seeing the morning MEJT sequence is going to make it easier for me to take a trade tomorrow. So it's the pattern with the early high. Usually it's a rally day. Failure is a straight line drop, and that's today's call.